with a catch. If you die, Here's me, Light Rocket, surrounded by 1,000 players in Minecraft simulating civilization with a catch. If you die, you stay dead forever. Amidst coordinated assassinations, widespread propaganda, some weird parties, political turmoil, world war, and some ridiculous weddings, we built a paradise, made new friends, and launched a plan to save us all. In Ish's 1,000-player civilization experiment during 2 weeks for just 2 hours a day, players are...
let me see that.
Ish's 1,000-player civilization experiment during 2 weeks for just...
Interesting.
2 hours a day. Players are free to do whatever they want. Afterward, it's up to Ish to craft it all into one story for millions to see. Players lead nations, start news agencies, open restaurants, and so much more.
That's me.
Famous for my Tarek, I brought my pool party cosplay into Minecraft with simple goals. Be a lifeguard and have a pool party. Recruitment started and a nation calling themselves Mattel stood out to me. They definitely have a beach and want to party, which sounded perfect for a lifeguard. There were 2 islands to choose from, Island 1 and Island 2. We needed to start on the second island for its cherry trees in order to create this truly outrageous world of pink. Now, with a poster and my logo converted, the event began.
We have 1,000! Yo, there are 1,000 people on one Minecraft server.
1,000 players simulate civilization on 2 islands. This is gonna be interesting.
After a few logins, day 1 began.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can't imagine like the trial and error of trying to get 1,000 people on the same server. That's like actually low-key crazy. But it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked.
Oh, I got back in.
Knowing little about this new world, I ran down the beach, mapping out the rich greenery of Island 2. Discovering an area filled with birch trees, I immediately started gathering supplies and met my allies.
Oh my gosh, everyone's here! Not gonna die!
Being on the rich island, I went mining, hoping for the best. But a half hour later, I think I figured out something that Ish was talking about. All of the ore that we need is on the other island. I've been mining non-stop, and I have an entire inventory of cobblestone. After sharing that massive L with everyone, we journeyed across the unknown to find the rest of our people in Mattel, as well as other nations, the Conquistadors and Calyx, uniting to form the Trium. The people shared the common goals from Mattel to have fun, stay safe, and build something beautiful. We had plenty of citizens to support our Barbie.
Wait, hold on. Let me see that.
Stay safe and build something beautiful. We had plenty of
3, 6. Wait, is that 7 in a row? So 21 people, and then Light Rocket in the middle.
citizens to support our Barbie mayor, Madsby, assisted by the Loving Devil as Foreign Relations, CJ Crater as Human Resources, Cloverpetal as Head of Construction, and True Mouse as Public Relations. This brought Mattel to the moderate size of around 30. As we were setting up, a man known as Ish, the host of this entire event, stopped by.
It's literally day one. What possibly
Here,
do you have to sell?
We have carrots.
Oh, all right. Did you just get this from the ocean?
No. Nuh-uh.
Is there a fish in this bottle?
Wait, Ish, I have a question.
What?
Do you endorse Barbieland?
Yes, do you endorse the Kens in Barbieland as well?
Barbieland.
We are very curious.
Barbieland needs to be nuked by Oppenheimer. That's my opinion.
Ish was already wishing for our deaths on day one. We blamed Ish's fears on some news articles from the Ish Onion, accusing Mattel of having nuclear capabilities, referring to...
Dang, hold on. These articles look official. They put these in the game? I didn't know you could do that. The International Atomic Energy Agency accused Mattel, the renowned toy manufacturer and major state participant, of secretly developing a clandestine nuclear weapons program under the guise of creating a new nation known as Barbieland. The IAEA claims that Mattel's latest recruitment efforts double as the front for the development of a miniature yet potent nuclear devices. We're tipped off that we noticed that people started linking movies Barbie and Oppenheimer together. Yo.
Some news articles from the Ish Onion, accusing Mattel of having nuclear capabilities, referring to what's known as the Barbenheimer meme. After that bizarre threat, I went out and stumbled across Legacy and 3 Below Zero, who were leaders of a nation called Luminara. Then I continued stocking up until the end of the day. I'm just gonna use the very last seconds of the server being online to get as much of this wood as possible, so I can make big plans for tomorrow. And it's dead.
Perfect.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
While we were having a blast on Island 2, on Island 1, those poor people were struggling. Their island's volcano made all of the water boil, killing those unaware of the danger.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come back, come back, come back. Oh.
No, what are you doing? You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
It was so barren of life that
Bro gets in the boat. As soon as he leaves, says, "Don't do that," and bro keeps going.
food lines began. They were actually
that was good.
starving to death. Quickly, they swarmed their island's
Just a
only
little bit.
tree,
Just a little
desperate for its wood to start creating.
The thing is, I know I'm terrible at I'm terrible at most games that aren't like strategy related, but Minecraft is like specifically one of the ones that like I wish I was good at, but I'm just not. So seeing these videos every now and then, and particularly this one, because like this is the best, apparently like one of the newest and like best ones that have ever been done. It's just like chef's kiss, because almost everybody, like mad people in the game, do their own videos on the side. So they like had their own storylines that they put together and made videos. So I'm trying to get through all of them, but it's just super long, so it's a lot of stuff to binge.
Pools. Enraged by the difference between the islands, some players created propaganda threatening to pillage Island 2 for all of its loot. This outrage escalated throughout the event, sparking fear across both islands. The maps of each island were revealed, allowing the nations of the world to start claiming
Covenant, Starland, Infernus, West Helm, Blue Cross.
their territory. A central island full of cherry trees seemed ideal for Mattel's city, so I quickly scouted out the new location.
This is getting pretty flat.
This part looks great. I mean, this is a pretty straight beach.
This looks good. This is Boardwalk Shop Street.
Okay, do you want me to just continue this line down straight?
Yes, as far as you can.
Okay.
I started receiving help from the citizens I had been beginning to know, such as Ginger Luna. As we wanted everyone to have a home to enjoy themselves in, our desire to build was strong.
Hello.
Hello.
How's city planning coming along?
It's going well. We've definitely been getting everything going. This has all been blueprinted out and everything.
The night before, I had grinded out a map of the land that would become our home. Taking inspiration from a different Barbie land, I designed the layout of our city. Featuring businesses at the front, a central park, and housing in the back, the plans would continue to evolve. I started marking out the boardwalk, which stretched across the length of the entire beach. Ginger Luna and Marth had started clearing out the space for the town hall.
So you have to take apart the entire mountain. And most of those blocks you can't even use because you're not using dirt. I mean, I guess some of the stone underneath you could use, right? But most of it, like, in the wood. But like, most of it's dirt.
Meanwhile, I was laying the roads and digging away.
2 hours.
After finishing up the roads of our city, it was almost nighttime. We started laying torches to light up the land and prevent the mobs from spawning. We knew that with the moon rising, zombies, spiders, and more would begin to attack us. Our citizens were not exactly the greatest at combat, so fighting back properly could be a struggle. As many chose to hide underground for protection, I continued to work, expecting to fight off whatever came at me, but I would only end up seeing a single mob, a horse man.
Ah, yes, what a noble steed. Oh, good lord. Good lord, what a good boy. Good boy.
With the streets now in place, day 3 would involve a lot of me playing a Minecraft version of Cities Skylines, as I started placing the signs to mark available plots and taught others how the signs worked. It was crucial to know where everyone could claim for themselves, as the people had some incredible structures planned. Starzona was building a Barbie-inspired theater. MyStar and Pigathy planned out a club, Jevel and Kelimimfar a therapy center, with even builds like Jasmine's Shrimp and Zandy's Hello Kitty finding their homes. Our builds would need a lot of cherry wood to make possible. As I finished up the boardwalk and the stairs, the citizens destroyed and replanted every tree in sight. But there was a problem. Leaf decay was turned off. The leaves wouldn't disappear on their own after the wood was taken. This truly was a fatal mistake.
No! Oh no! Loki! No!
With Loki's unexpected death, concerns grew for our citizens like Jenny Gracefully.
They keep saying no one's at war, but they're saying to arm for war. Like, what do you expect? People are going to war.
There's a war?
Talks of war breaking out between the two islands were common, as conflict was inevitable. Nations were getting into disputes over their land and resources. I didn't know if I was simply building a tourist trap for Island 1 or if I was building the Barbie beaches of Normandy. I had originally planned to build my lifeguard station on the beach, but a considerably better location had left itself available.
it's free real estate.
Now in creative mode, I designed the blueprint for my build the next day, ensuring to use blue-tinted windows, which connected me to my other organization, Blue Cross, a humanitarian group on Island 1 focused on giving aid to those in need. I fit well with them as a lifeguard, and our connection with them could help our concerns for self-defense. But back in Mattel, we were having some problems of our own. Our mayor was having some trouble trying to build, as the event was killing her mood. She didn't feel like she had done enough, and sought out her friends in the Trium for help. But she wasn't the only one struggling, as at this point, Mattel citizens were being fed almost entirely by our only farmer, Kitty Cat, who wasn't very happy about it. Then, on day 4, our public relations officer, True Mouse, would develop some very interesting relations with the public.
Do you guys know Mouse?
Yeah, he's actually on the council. He's just very unhinged at all times.
Oh, like he keeps hitting us.
Unfortunately, I don't have the power to actually say anything against it, because he's on the council, people. She might actually own all of this front grass here. Good to know. Good talk.
Yeah, some wood.
What is that?
I don't know if you're having quite as much fun as I'm having, but I know that I am having an absolute blast managing Mattel from the ground.
Do you think we should send somebody over to get the cows from Conquistadors? We've been talking about it for a while, and I think we should just go get them.
The people were starting to rely on me for a variety of things, as our leaders were missing. And you can help too, if you want. I'm gonna finish the path road, and I guess I'll just keep talking to people. Sound good?
Okay.
Great.
Sounds great.
I did my best to help where I could while continuing to develop Mattel, and even brought in a new citizen. Oh, how's it going? How's it going? Wait a second, you are the guy I've been talking to on Discord.
Yeah.
Yes, my man. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
That's so sweet.
Day 4 had come to an end, and it was time for a group photo.
Say BARBIELAND!
I'm just a Ken.
Yippee, we
I
did
don't
it!
know what I'm doing.
Little did we know, this would be the last time we were just Mattel. As this simple game of Minecraft was about to change in tone to a new tomorrow. What the hell? They just executed like 6 people at once? What just happened? Outside Archery Island, the other Island 2 nations met to discuss the death of the leader of Tricolor, Island 2's largest nation.
I don't know as much as the rest of my folk in the Commonwealth. I'm just one of the minorities.
What happened? What the?
It wasn't an execution. 6 of Island 2's nation's leaders had been assassinated. A cult chanting "To a New Tomorrow" was responsible. I was grateful that our mayor didn't go to the meeting. Luckily, she was safe and sound. While the nations of Island 2 were in complete chaos, I received an invitation from my friend Legacy in Luminara via his trusty parrot Zenith. He invited me to meet up and discuss further.
So, you received the message.
Yeah, hey, what do you know? The citizens are scared since we don't know who these 2 New Tomorrow guys are. What are they even doing?
One thing to note about the people chanting is that they weren't even responsible for the assassination.
What the? Oh my god! Whoa!
The real people who were responsible were members of the Luminaran government, more specifically, Fluixon and his followers. All that we currently know is that their end goal is to kill every single Island 2 leader. We don't know why, we just know that's what they want.
Wait, what? That would include our mayor, right?
Well, I mean, their goal is to kill every leader, so that would include Madsvi. Why do you ask?
So, she's hosting a beach party at Mattel tomorrow, and I was hoping to invite you and your Luminaran friends to it, but maybe it's not a safe time for that?
Unfortunately, I'm going to be too busy tomorrow to visit. Still, it's not exactly a great idea to host a party the day after a huge assassination. That could make her an easy target.
Mission failed.
Damn, okay. Thanks, I'll let the people know. I received another message from some citizens that were upset with how things in Mattel were going. Among other things, we were excited and concerned about tomorrow's beach party. We did not have the resources or combat skills to defend ourselves against an unknown threat, so hosting an event like this seemed dangerous. Our concerns were dismissed and the party would happen anyway. Mattel was still developing, and there wasn't much time before the day's party. I cannot lose concentration. We're throwing a beach party. I have about an hour to finish this entire build in survival. Building, but with stress.
We have the beautiful walkway still being built. We have Light Rocket over here who's building a lifeguard station.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Light Rocket.
My job is beach, guys. My job is beach.
His job's literally beach.
But my job had become more than just beach, as I kept helping others find plots for their builds, such as Everlasting's perfume store and Jacuzzi's pancake house, just like I had been doing for the past 3 days.
I wanted to talk about the Heart Road.
Hey, Light Rocket.
What's up?
You know what I've decided just now? I think I should just make it out of pinkwood, if that's okay with you.
How about this? Can we use this?
If someone wants to make a library, we have enough business plots for them, right?
Hi, I wanted to open up a bakery.
And even more.
Excuse me.
What's up?
You know where I am right now?
Oh, this is Mattel.
Near BARBIELAND.
I think. Which way?
Hey, Light.
Wait, which way is the jungle?
Leave me alone!
Excuse me. Where am I again? I'm sorry. Just wondering.
Hey, Rocket. I have a...
Hello. Go for it.
If I'm strung out and some random person from the middle of nowhere walks to the center of town to ask me where I'm at instead of asking somebody on the outskirts, forgets literally what I said 30 seconds ago and asks me again, I'm losing my composure. I'm losing my composure. There's no way I can stay locked in after that. What are we talking about?
Would I be able to help with anything, like gathering resources?
Yes,
Fine.
I need help. Pretty badly.
You can help.
It was relieving I was finally getting some help myself from the citizens who knew about my struggle, as I was getting pretty overwhelmed from everything and even making mistakes building, since I was only using screenshots from Creative like a complete amateur.
Wait, where's Light?
While I was too focused on speed building, Mattel's beach party began.
Welcome to BARBIELAND. We're going to have so much fun that you won't even realize that this is just Minecraft. What kind of thing do we want? What activity do we want to do first?
A fashion show. Let's go. It's Barbie
Such
Town.
a wonderful idea. All right, everybody, follow me.
Oh, look at that Working it. Looking good.
All right, guys, who wants to do a conga line now? Because everybody.
Look at this huge line. Alright, I gotta join.
This looks like a cult. I'm not gonna lie. All right, everybody, good job on that conga line. Cause you know where we're going next? Where? Ocean. It's time to swim.
Hold on, wait. Yo, watch this. I mean, if we are at the beach, are you actually gonna wear your armor in?
Full six-pack yo. Nah, muscles packed out to the nines like that is wild.
To the
With
water,
the
like
and the
guys,
shield
you
just
gotta
in case.
take your shirt off.
My job of beach was complete, and nobody drowned.
You spin me right round.
Everyone is having a great time. This is perfect.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
We need music. Do you have anything on your soundboard?
Oh no! Don't get everyone on fire, please. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire.
You guys are trying to burn yourselves.
Mattel is not liable for any injuries caused by the fires. We are not. Thank you very much.
Do you accept the kingdom of heaven to be the only kingdom?
What is happening here?
Jesus talking.
Meanwhile, I was browsing the goods of the Canadian cartel.
So, are you guys just one white powder?
Two.
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a
Timeout. What? Just one. What is
maple
this?
syrup?
Banana Hammer 35 and is that
For this?
morphine?
I gotta know.
No. Microsperm? No. What? I don't know what's going on here, but they're dressed. This must be the Breaking Bad people right here.
you can definitely get a maple syrup.
As the partying went on, our guests from across the water continued sharing their gifts with us.
This is a nice stick. I like sticks.
Hey girl, I got your blue. Swiggity sweetie.
I'm Knuff.
I am Knuff. Are you Knuff?
Yes, I am Knuff.
I am Knuff right now.
Yes, you are Knuff.
I just killed my captain, but I'm Knuff. Woo! Everybody say Barbie!
She's fine, other than her impending legal trouble.
We officially made a lawsuit against you. It's done for.
Okay, what do you want in return?
No, we're suing
My
you.
hearing.
Wait, you're suing me?
We're suing you.
We're all suing you.
With the beach party being a complete success, I checked up on our people to make sure they had everything they needed for the following day, as we still had a looming problem.
All right, so we have the fountains over here that lead up into the town hall, which hasn't been built yet, but when we have the town hall, it'll be built right over here.
By the end of day 5, there was not a single block placed for the main building of Mattel, the town hall. Fortunately, day 6 was a build day, which also doubled the normal playtime, giving everyone...
It is day 6 and the event staff has announced a peaceful build day for all the nations to work on their buildings, make them look nice. The server will be open from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., a whole extra 2 hours in order to ensure plenty of time to work on projects. During build day, PvP will be disabled and conflict is not allowed. Okay, now, because I was wondering about that when I was watching Ish's video. The team has provided a list of rules to follow today. No conflict shall occur. Today is a completely peaceful day just for building and peaceful roleplay. Keep it that way. Do not start conflict today or anything that could cause conflict on the next days either. So instigating, rage baiting type thing. Interesting.
enough time to complete construction. However, this is how poor I am. A lack of resources and the locations of what we did have remained an issue, so I ensured my station's build used cheap materials. We would quickly learn that there was one resource we had plenty of.
Whoa, what is that army of bees?
Apparently there's a guy who likes bees around here.
You would take it to therapy. It's a therapy place with bees.
Oh.
Here, come with me. We have a delivery for you. It contains bees.
Your gift is here, 40 bees.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients needed to create the perfect therapy center. But Kelly Mimfar accidentally added an extra ingredient, bees. Thus, the lag machine was born, inflicting its mayhem upon the entire server.
Oh my god, it's Jevel's bees.
What is Jevel's bees? Where?
Ish just said the land around Cast Coalition Mattel has been laggy today. I think it might be because of bees. Jevel has like 100 bees in there.
Oh.
We have too many bees.
Not the bees.
The bees need to die.
Spread around, that's why.
And at long last, presenting Mattel's Lifeguard Station. A cozy interior complete with mangrove trim, heart-shaped windows, a med bay, and an office for Blue Cross operations, ensuring fun and safety goes hand.
Wait, so he was able to, he was able to use the leaves because leaf decay wasn't on in this, okay, all right. I was about to say, because it doesn't look like wood.
Hand in hand in Barbieland.
Hold on, I have one more thing. I have to destroy your civilization, and here's my weapon.
Spawns in Oppenheimer.
Elysium from Island 1 had a player that was actually Oppenheimer? Was Barbenheimer real?
Realistically, I can only hope that people are working on things that they need to be working on. Me trying to go into the mines to scrap up a little bit of iron is not going to do anything. I need to make this place look aesthetic.
Where's this from?
I couldn't find our birchwood, so I had to steal it from the beach itself. Available resources were very thin. I couldn't find our birchwood, so I had to steal it from the
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I know that theme anywhere. Just a random thought. I know it means nothing, but oh my goodness, I love that game.
beach itself. Available resources were very thin. I needed a lot of wool for Mattel's next project, the Lighthouse, the beacon of hope for any ship and sailor. This would be a very important build considering we were right across the water from some pirates. I continued to decorate the city until the day came to a close.
Rocket, this looks great.
Doesn't it?
With build day now over, Mattel seemed to be taking form. Only a few open lots remained and many builds were finalized. The housing district was coming along and the town hall was still being worked on.
The plans on the blueprint and everything, like everything that they need so that I would have been able to volunteer and like help finish it.
Why are they just not communicating the town hall again?
Yeah.
Yep, I can.
I'm getting really frustrated.
I met with some citizens again, but this time they were all frustrated. The next day would be the first day that Island 1 and 2 members would be able to interact, and Mattel simply wasn't ready for it. The people's voices had not been heard, and they had reached a breaking point. Talks of a revolution began.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
Which seemed excessive to me until we received this message. Not only would our leadership that was in charge of
Mads and I will be attending another diplomatic meeting today at 6:15 Eastern Time. We should be back by 6:45, but I'll let you know if the meeting runs later. We are figuring out who will supervise Mattel during that time. The decision will be announced at the pre-Day 7 stage. Calyx Celestialis would like some volunteers to assist in building their castle. I know we do have our own projects as well, but if anyone would like to help out, react to this announcement with a Pikachu. Any help would be much appreciated. You don't have a town hall though. You can't help. You don't have town hall.
Building the town hall be leaving to start the day, but they were also asking us to help build another country's build for them. For me, this was the last straw. Knuff was Knuff.
Viva la Barbilution!
Viva la Barbilution!
Knuff is Knuff. Knuff is Knuff. Knuff is Knuff.
Knuff is Knuff. We are here today because we are sick and tired of the status quo. Our current leadership has not sufficiently met our needs, and we demand that Mattel steps down so that we, the Barbies, can decide who will diligently serve Barbieland. I thank you.
The citizens were now protesting for the immediate re-election of our officials. Although disrupting their plans to meet with Trium, some tried their best to make amends.
I have failed you all as a human resources manager, so I want to help you guys out now.
Sure. Okay.
If any of you want, I give you my life.
Huh?
That's not necessary at all.
What?
Put your clothes back on.
Although having good intentions, CJ Creator's antics led Matsby to kick him off stage.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
What? I spent days doing nothing. I spent days doing nothing.
It was time to voice my concerns with
admitting that you spent days doing nothing is kind of crazy, no? Just a thought.
The head of construction. We don't know what is being built. I have not seen like screenshots of this. I don't know what we need. We need to build here in our own country. Clover had been unresponsive to all building suggestions directed to her, and the state of the town hall reflected that her attention was elsewhere, likely taking on some of the tasks left open from foreign relations. You mentioned it being your first time being a leader like this, and being a leader is hard. I don't know how to say this, but you've done a great job. Like, Clover, I think you're doing a great job too. I just don't know what you're doing.
I just want it to be a hangout group, honestly.
I don't think anyone's stopping you from running.
I am your leader!
Oh my god,
Can you
please?
This is why we need a roof.
Following all of the discussion, the re-election speeches commenced.
Because this was necessary, I think, because I think if things continued the way that they were before, you guys probably wouldn't have as much fun. So I want to try at least. I don't mind if necessarily like you guys decide something else, because it's up to you now.
I think that I have gotten to know a lot of you guys, and I've made some very real friends through this event. The important thing to me was that everybody was able to get a voice in who their leaders are. So just like Matt said, I'm happy with whatever happens here. I really just love Barbieland, and I just want us to be what we want to be.
Does anyone want to compete against me for voting for the head of construction? Anyone at all? Just
the planning minister.
I think we can just give that one to you.
Cat.
Okay.
Light rocket for minister.
We stumbled upon this island after we saw the map, and we just saw this huge area. I'm just like, all right, I can just imagine it, right? The town hall up on that hill right there. I laid the roads, I put the signs down, I know where everything is, I've made the map. I really, really think that we have created a fantastic, beautiful place where people can come to have fun and party, and it takes a lot of work to do that, and I appreciate all of you. Everyone has their own struggles. I'm glad that we have...
On a side note, why wasn't he the building minister already? That just doesn't make sense to me. Because he was one of the first people to come across this area, laid the roads, put down the signs to let people know what plots were available and what would end up being put where. And he's literally been building this entire time. So why was there another building minister or like head official person? Or was he the whole time? And who was the other person? Because it was somebody that was going. I don't know. I just feel like he should have been it the whole time because he was doing the most building. Question mark.
Put Mattel on the face of the map and brought it to what it is now. So that's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you. All right, you want me to close voting?
In a close vote, Ginger Luna had become the prime minister over Madsby, who was now the princess of Barbieland. Jenny became the foreign relations minister and Nectar became treasurer. Articles describing the change in leadership were spread throughout the land as Mattel leadership stepped down.
I just want to say that we intend to step down peacefully and facilitate a smooth transfer of power.
Thank you for your word.
I would just like to thank everybody involved in this. Peaceful transfers of power are incredibly rare in state, and it seems like, not to jinx anything, we might have just made history as the first peaceful transfer of power in state. Yay! So I would just like to thank everybody.
Mattel was no more, as the government renamed itself to Barbieland.
We would like to be a Barbieland ruled by Barbies, not a corporation. We do not need Mattel. We are Barbies. We will rule Barbieland.
We had arguably just wasted a full day we could have been building, so I had everyone bring their spare items to Town Hall. Alright, now I have a ton of chests. Those oak logs are so helpful.
Oh my god, are you serious?
There's so many things in here that we probably would have needed a long time
ago. We have 2 diamonds and 50 iron.
We have 50 iron now?
Yes.
Yes.
The supposedly rich Island 2 players are collectively excited over less than a stack of iron on day 8. But more importantly, today was Nectarp's wedding. She had been running her bakery, and the groom would be none other than Jesus himself from Luminara. This wedding would have allowed us to create an alliance with our friends we had known since day 1. However, the leader of Luminara 3 Below Zero, who survived the assassination of day 4, would not live through the day before the wedding. His name was displayed as the honorary best man, and regardless of his death, the wedding would proceed.
Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you.
Very romantic.
Yay! Alright, today we are gathered to see the marriage of 2 beautiful people. I'm just gonna assume, because I only know Jesus, I don't know you. But anyway, this is my first time being a priest, so I'm just gonna say, do you have any vows to say, Jesus?
I promise that every time your bakery needs repair, I'll repair it. I promise not to die during this event, and that's pretty much it.
Now, Nectar, do you have anything to say to Jesus Christ?
Yes, I do. Jesus, I promise to give you bread and throw you in the water to wash your feet.
Love you guys.
And feed your troops when they are hungry. That's it.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You two may now kiss the bride.
That was so beautiful.
Let's go!
Yeah, no assassinations on my wedding day.
Okay, Barbie, let's go party.
After party.
Hey. Oh, they actually got married. Like, this is a real couple. Their wedding also happened in real life just 10 months later. That's so cute. That's so cute. I thought that was just like an in-game like skit thing. That's an actual Wait, so why were they in 2 different lands? Jesus was in Luminar and she was in Barbieland. Maybe they just agreed not to do business together or something? Jesus and the bread lady got married in real life.
Okay, Barbie, let's go party. Hey. Let's go.
Dude, that's so cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. In October 2024? That's so cute. He even has a pink tie on.
Let's get to work. Barbies, go back to your labor or whatever you want.
That's
back
so
to the Barbie mines.
The few diamonds found earlier were used to create an enchanting table so we could strengthen what armor we did have. Then, I went to check on something. Beautiful. What am I looking at, Piketty? What is this?
A show of our power under the new government.
Wow. Look at it in all of its glory. Oh my god.
Yes.
The lighthouse was a facade for the real project, the glitter bomb. We were going to burn the lighthouse to the ground, unveiling what was underneath in a grand showing. However, fire spread was turned off, so this plan had to be changed. Designed and built by my star Pigothy and I, the glitter bomb is armed to launch glitter everywhere in sight. Now Barbieland had 2 strengths no other nation could match: superior tourism and an atomic bomb. With a variety of materials available, I quickly finished the dock and pathway from our friends across the water, the Pirates and Cask Coalition. I have not even gone over the bridge yet. I've actually just finished so many projects now, and it's
Take us around, please.
I'd love to show you around.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
This was my first time leaving Barbieland since the event had started, and I had been curious about what was happening on the other side of the water. The Pirates had various builds of ships, even a stylized stage for their events. Some of their builds, such as this Kraken house, were almost dangerous in design.
Question. So those are obviously stalactites. So if you jump too high and you hit your player's head and you don't have headwear, do you die? Or even if you do you? Probably. My guess is You probably take damage. You probably take damage. It's probably like running through fire. Like you take damage, but it's not like serious enough unless it's moving.
9. We also checked out their tavern.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I'm not really sure actually the conversion of golden carrots to meat.
Yeah, just have 5. That sounds good.
I have one
so
singular
poor.
golden carrot.
I only have flowers. Wow, we are poor.
Here.
We're so poor.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
That works. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, there you go.
For the poor. For the poor.
They were mourning the death of one of their members, so I decided it was best I head back as we had visitors. I would say if there's somebody you would want to give that to, it would be this person right here. New.
Oh, hi.
Wait, you don't have to give that. What's that for?
It's ironic that some players from the poor Island 1 were being charitable towards those considered rich on Island 2.
Oh, thank you.
However, we would quickly find out that our concerns for self-defense were warranted.
So do we kill them just to get like their gear? Oh, check this out. Check this out.
Director 7 had the loot and squad to prove that he was not to be messed with.
What up, Barbieland? We're taking a second transfer of ownership in the same day. Congratulations.
You guys come over this way. You guys were actually beaten to it by this dog.
I know what I have to do. I don't have the power to do it.
So all I have to do for succession by combat is to kill the dog.
Guys.
All I have to do is kill the dog and I'm immediately its successor. Like actually terrified at all the people holding swords.
No. A little
I
bit.
regret to inform you, we might not be joking.
I don't think anyone is actually going to try anything. At least I hope not.
Speak for yourself.
If you're looking for a forceful takeover.
We're definitely not looking for a forceful takeover. We're very peaceful. The people would run and not fight back very well.
Wait, what's going on?
We're here to take over Mattel Company, as it is rightfully known, by force.
I just have a theater. I just finished it.
Should we kill him for being American?
For being American?
Hi!
Wait, let's hear this.
Why are you running?
The Island 1 players ran off, but Starzona was just trying to invite them into her grand theater, which she had just completed only moments before. Come in here. No, you haven't seen anything yet. Look at this.
Oh my god.
It looks so...
Like, I wonder the thought process that you have to be in to, like, envision this. Or, like, was this in the movie? If this was in the Barbie movie, then it makes sense. But if it wasn't, like, the thought process to know, like, I don't know, it just looks cool.
So good.
This is insane. Star Zone.
So good.
Star Zone.
So pretty. It really is.
One of the sickest builds on the server. Okay, I haven't seen the other builds, but still.
Barbieland had now fully taken form, and the people were considerably happier. We planned for plays at Starzono's theater the following day, as well as helping out a few builds that had been abandoned. Some of the citizens had been missing, and we wondered what they were up to. We were blindsided by an ultimatum from our supposed allies, the Trium, represented by a player known as A Freakin' Turkey from the Conquistadors. They viewed our re-election as being unfair for Madsvi, as she was their close friend. They demanded that our changes in leadership would be reverted, without...
How is it unfair if it was a democratic election and she lost 7-9? How's it unfair? I'm lost. I'm not understanding. Or are they saying that they only viewed it as unfair because they like Madsvi more than anybody else? If that's the reason, then okay, I understand.
Question. A Freakin' Turkey's ultimatum gave us just 3 options. Step down.
I hope you've been able to sleep on today's decision. Here are your options once more. Step down from your current positions and choose to remain within or leave Barbieland. Do not step down from your position and be forced to leave the middle island. Deny the terms of the ultimatum and be terminated. Please reply here with the letter of your preferred decision. If you chose B, reply with it as B. Whichever decision you choose is up to you, but once you pick, the decision is final. It cannot be changed. Please send your final decisions by 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, we'll have to, unfortunately, make the decision for you. So now that Barbieland has been put entirely together and entirely built, you want them to give it up to the people that call themselves Mattel, which is really only 6 people. So the Barbieland people and Mattel blended together to make like 30 people, but like 20 of them are Barbieland specific. I don't understand why it was called Mattel to begin with. It should have just been Barbieland. What? The person that built most of the stuff and set the plans for most of the stuff to be built is part of the current government for Barbieland. All right, bro.
Be forced to leave or be terminated.
I have a question for everyone here. Mattel is part of the Triumvirate with Celestialis and the Conquistadors. Well, under this new government, what will your role be, and
We
will
want
that
to stay.
change in this
We
alliance?
would want to stay.
Applewood, another leader in Trium, had said that they didn't like what had happened, but it wouldn't affect our alliance.
There's a lot of... What happened? Oh, appreciate that. Follow Q. I appreciate that, my guy. What do you mean, interest? Can we... Let's see. There's a lot that has happened over the past few days. As for some examples of what I've seen is disturbing to me, like Rocket attempting to deny a vote in the election for True Mouse and the other members who were too new or too inactive. Ah, okay. Now it's starting to make more sense. But if you're inactive, you shouldn't have a vote either. I mean, what are we talking about? Attempting to use Madvi's name as clout to create relations with other nations despite not having her keep her position of power. She was still princess, though. I don't know what that entails, but she was still princess. The foreign relations minister initially only being in 1 or 2 other nation servers. And a general vibe is that they don't have a grasp on the political climate. Okay, that's fair. Accusing Mads of keeping information from them despite also outright keeping secrets regarding important information from her. Well, if she did it first, then that kind of cancels it out because she did it, so they did it as a result of that. Yes. Does that not make sense? That makes sense to me. Like, what are we talking about? I do understand the voting one, but like, if you're too new, is a fair argument to make because like, well, we should be able to because you accepted us in, but too inactive makes perfect sense to me. Why they wouldn't want somebody who's too inactive to vote because you don't know what's going on. Like that'd be like just randomly throwing out 2 political candidates that you've never heard of before and you have no information on them, you've never seen a speech or anything, and they say, hey, just pick one of them. Like you don't know ball, so why are you, I don't know.
With them. That wouldn't be the case, as they found issues with our re-election. Let's break these issues down. Do you think that you should have a vote within Mattel? Like just
Absolutely. I've committed to this group from day one.
So that right there is why people probably don't think you deserve a vote in Mattel, what you just did. Trumouse was called out for his behavior, but questioning his status as a citizen was for attendance reasons. People not logged in couldn't vote, as we wanted to ensure that only active citizens in Mattel were voting. Trium also accused Jenny of not being fit for her role, as she was unaware of the political climate. She had just spent her entire day attending the Blue Cross Summit, being the first ever Barbie to make it to Island 1. This summit gathered nations from both islands to discuss the fate of the world.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Gracefully, and I am the Foreign Relations Minister for Barbieland.
Of course. The princess has been with us all along.
What?
Madsvi, now being the princess of Barbieland, chose not to respond to our new government. She was free to do as she liked, and we had hoped to continue working with her, but understood that she wasn't interested. Miscommunication was the core reason for our divide. With Madsvi leaving to go to Trium, our connection became unstable. We had no way to talk to Trium outside the single day of the beach party, and simply didn't know who each other were. With Legacy as a mediator, I confronted...
So she said that they would peacefully concede their position if the people of Barbieland and Mattel voted for that to happen. Then when it actually happens, she didn't like that I'm confused. Why didn't she like that it happened? She said she was going to be okay either way, and then she wasn't okay either way. So she lied. So she's sour about it. But she was a bad leader. Was she not? She was a bad leader to me.
a freaking turkey about what would happen if Trium went through with this ultimatum, and requested another election they considered fair on their terms instead. Legacy supported this idea and knew there was a better way to resolve our conflict. Regardless, a freaking turkey cited that the people of Trium would never allow any kind of compromise. My requests were brushed off, and we would need to go forward with the ultimatum. Additionally, Ginger and Jenny were scolded by Trium, and eventually Trium allowed Ginger to stay on and lead alongside Madsby. At that point, it didn't matter. Ginger decided to step down and flee instead, as she was not okay with how we were being treated. I was considerably upset about—
This is my issue with it, right? I don't understand how somebody could— Hang on. I don't understand how they could complain about it. So you're bad at your job, right? People vote and say, hey, I think we should make you step down. They say, okay, we're going to play along. They lose the vote and have to step down. Then they get pissed that they had to step down, but wait until you guys finish building everything and creating everything to make their big bro who could beat you with his military might demand you step down after you finished all the work. It's awfully American of them to do.
All this myself. What the citizens decided for themselves on their own terms was casually being stripped away? What other choice did I have? Outraged, I planned to stand on top of my peaceful lifeguard station and be killed without fighting back, as I knew there was no other way to retaliate. Thankfully, the citizens reached out to me and convinced me to flee, as they didn't want to see me die.
Dude,
I prepared to leave.
I'm so serious. Literally burn it to the ground and run. Burn it to the ground and run. Like literally.
While a surprising amount of slander spread about the situation, Trium's ultimatum forced us out of the land I had come to love. I was devastated. Businesses began to close as Barbieland became abandoned. The citizens dealt with the retakeover in their own ways. Some stayed, one with fully malicious intent to kill the original government out of frustration via this heart-shaped sand trap, dooming anyone who stood above it to fall. Many fled, some to the Southern Alliance, continuing to make their cute builds. Some even dealt with the stress from the event via much more drastic methods.
I appreciate you guys.
The farmer?
You on the other side.
See on this side.
You made the farm, bro. You made the farmer offers. You made the farmer end her own self. She was the only one, and she was unhappy about that. So the 6 or 7 people from Mattel just reclaimed the entirety of Barbieland. They let them have the entirety of Barbieland instead of, taking some TNT, because the worlds were now connected. So you can get TNT from somebody. Just get one of these vigilantes to get you TNT, blow the whole place up, and oh, I guess we lost. I guess we have to go somewhere. Then take all the mats with you. But this, no. We are not about to sit there and watch Farmer Girl quit the game. She quit the game. She's not coming, but she quit the game.
I grouped up with some citizens and left Barbieland behind as I went into exile. As tragic as things were, the event wasn't over yet. For now, my goal was to find Blue Cross and join their efforts.
All the bees are following you.
No, not
Light,
the bees.
it's because he's holding the petals. Light, stop it.
Busy Brit and Ginger Luna were heading to Island 1 for a trial, and we saw various cool builds as we traveled. We headed towards Luminar's pride and glory, their massive bridge that connected the 2 islands, allowing for ridiculously fast travel. The work Luminarans had put in was paying off. We'd quickly learned that Luminar's bridge was too fast for its own good. Oh no, Brit, what happened to your boat? Do you need help, Brit?
Oh.
Brit, are you okay? Hello?
Stop going sideways. What happened? Whoa, what?
Brit, I think you're lagging really hard.
It's not loading.
Now that we were on Island 1, we had to be concerned with the new dangers we might find there. But what we encountered was the greatest danger of all.
Okay, Vince.
Yeah, this way and then that way.
There is a hole.
What? What? What the hell?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello.
It's faster.
Being randomly teleported back to the bridge, I traveled and asked the locals I passed by for directions. Nearby, Ginger and Britt were hiding, scared for their lives. Venturing out, they somehow stumbled into me but barely didn't notice I was there and headed to the trial. Which predictably was pretty scuffed. On my own, I was exploring the Island 1 wilderness as the directions had led me the wrong way. Surrounded by nothing but snow-capped peaks as far as I could see, I pressed on. Finally, I had found the Blue Cross. I found the location of the summit and quickly met the leader of Blue Cross, Mint.
Light Rocket! We meet!
Oh, hello, finally, I made it from Island 2. There, I noticed something I needed to take care of. That's not the banner. That's the Trium banner. We hadn't received our own banner that made ourselves distinct from Trium, and I only had cherry leaves on me to spare.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, Trium declined your guys' invitation anyway.
They didn't even answer me.
So I'll follow you guys and help you guys however I can.
Yeah, West Helm is pretty, so we can go over there.
Wanting to help my new leader Mint however I could, like a true Island 1 player, I misclicked my water bucket. Oh my god, alright, no, I'm sorry. I just accidentally, okay, my bad.
The water is boiling here.
The water is boiling here, I forgot.
You have to get used to your new home. But...
Yes.
Glory to West Ham, good work, dude.
Glory to West Ham.
I knew the water near the volcano was boiling, but I didn't realize like if you put water down, it would also be boiling. That's actually kind of crazy.
Blue Cross had some business to take care of in Island 1's largest nation, West Helm. Their architecture was absurd, and the area seemed considerably busy. Afterward, we would return to Blue Cross.
Can we have a really quick meeting real quick, please? Basically, in Furnace, they are willing to come back and explain themselves, but it's easier just if all the nations get together and Infernus actually comes this time.
At Day 8's Blue Cross Summit, Infernus didn't even show up, so it was easy to pin a lot of conflicts on them, especially considering what they did to Mario. The world had had enough. It was time for war. The nations of the world chose their sides. With Blue Cross being humanitarians, our goal was to save as many lives as possible while Infernus was being besieged. Blue Cross being
Neutral, Barbieland and Mattel, some attacking. It's not Barbieland anymore, dude. You kicked out all the people. It's Mattel. Dude, you can't claim Barbieland, bro. You can't. Like it's actually irritating me now. You can't claim to be Barbieland. There was
humanitarians, our goal was to save as many lives as possible while Infernus was being besieged. Crossing through the beautiful Valley of Wheat towards the base of the volcano, Blue Cross was to make 2 safe haven bases for each side, and we started building. Infernus was harboring Fluixon, who had fled Island 2 after Luminar's conspiracy was uncovered. The conspiracy caused more deaths than just the leaders of various nations. They even killed Jesus.
I promise not to die during this event.
I was still neutral because of Blue Cross, but I was secretly cheering on the...
Let's keep it a band. The person who slew Jesus should have been slain as a result. I'm not saying Jesus deserved, what's the word? Not anonymity, immunity. I'm not saying he deserved immunity, but really? We're killing the man who said he would be unkillable for the game. Keep it a stack. That doesn't make sense to me.
Attackers anyway. After finishing a large portion of the base, I decided to go check up on the defender's side. There, I laid eyes upon Infernus, a dark castle tethered above the volcano. Their build was highly defendable, complete with tight walkways, a pool of lava, and various traps. The Blue Cross defender's base wasn't very visible, so I brightened it up using what I had, ensuring that the attackers wouldn't mistake us for the enemy. We received word that the battle had begun, and I checked from the top of the volcano.
I just want to know because we need to warn you if there are attackers coming, so we can move out of the way and not get the fire.
Oh my god, you can see them building it.
I know. Oh my god, that's Oh god, that is terrifying. You can see the blocks place themselves. I don't like this. That is terrifying. Okay, right. Blue Cross, listen. As soon as these guys get into render distance, we're dropping back and letting these guys do their thing, alright?
The arrows flew as the siege of Infernus began.
Do you want cookies? I'll get. Here's some cookies.
No, don't shoot.
Please do not shoot.
Don't
Humanitarians.
shoot.
Blue Cross. We are
humanitarian
trying to
charity.
heal you guys.
Yeah.
Blue Cross.
We come in peace.
We got this, guys. Just breathe.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
Josh, we're dying together, okay? Come with me, Josh.
While the siege commenced, the death toll skyrocketed as hundreds of players lost their lives.
Hey, you guys need to come to the bottom of the mountain. They're dying down there. Come down.
To the bottom of the mountain.
Is the fighting over?
No, the fighting is down.
I headed back down the volcano as an elite squad called the Peacekeepers were devastating the backline of the attackers. I found Jenny taking shelter there, so I went in to check up on everyone.
Not on Blue Cross grounds, please.
Elsie,
Oh no!
What?
Just did that.
Grounds.
Type and Raggy just lit on the just put lava inside of the humanitarian base. What are we doing right now, guys?
Not on Blue Cross grounds, please.
Elsie,
Oh no!
What?
Ow! This end.
Oh! Who is that?
Get out, get out.
Get out.
Let them out.
Who's that?
Help! Help!
Oh!
What are they doing?
Who did that?
You were on one heart? Oh my god. Oh my god, Jenny.
If you want to be evacuated to the Blue Cross hospital, follow taxi.
Blue Cross, everybody follow taxi.
Blue Cross pull out.
Everyone, all refugees of war, follow the Blue Cross.
We were supposed to be evacuating, but unfortunately, there were still defenders and war criminals running around.
That's a man in a suit. Watch out, guys. Watch out.
Wait.
Kill them. That's the one who's killing everybody.
Amidst the chaos, I would stumble upon some familiar faces.
Oh, hey, Light Rocket.
Hello, do you need therapy?
Hello. There's a lot of people that might need some therapy right now.
Well, if you know anybody, just send them on over here. We'll do our best.
Sure. Glad to see that you guys are okay during all this.
It's scary out there, dude. It's scary.
It really is. I just kind of been with Blue Cross, and so like I kind of saw the siege and everything. I was supposed to be at the attackers camp, but I got stuck at the defenders camp instead. And it turns out
there's lava pouring down on you, by the way.
Oh my god.
I think some people just tried to assassinate us.
Please don't assassinate us.
Indo, don't move. Indo.
Dude!
Guys, do not run off. Guys, do not run off.
After helping out Therapy with the lava, I tried to make my way back to Blue Cross, stumbling upon a dead player's items, finally.
Upgrades, people, upgrades. That's how we make the dough.
I finally had my diamond chest plate. Minding my own business, that chase was still happening and ran straight into me. Now aggroed, I looked for my chance to fight back. I landed 2 hits on him, but he still managed to break the ankles of like 15 people at once and escaped. The next day, the devastation from yesterday's battle was clear, as the Valley of Wheat had been stripped dry. I learned about the citizens that had tragically died and mourned their loss. Fortunately, there was a silver lining. At Elysium's Peace Festival during the war, love was in the air as Madsby and Oppenheimer grew closer together, announcing to all that their marriage would be held in Barbieland tomorrow. I'm seeing all of what Island 1 has in Barbieland as Madsby and Oppenheimer grew closer.
Wait, we don't like Madsby. I don't like Madsby. Never mind. I like Oppenheimer though.
Together, announcing to all that their marriage would be held in Barbieland tomorrow. I'm seeing all of what Island 1 has to offer, nothing but barren wasteland. I was determined to make it back to Island 2 for the wedding and came across a secret tunnel. Holy. It was about to be our story's finale, and I knew Barbieland needed me. Not seeing anyone in sight, I started making preparations for tomorrow's wedding. With the stress from the war coming to a close, everyone seemed to be getting along as we all joined in the excitement of the wedding. I led the people of Barbieland one last time, expanding and preparing the wedding venue for many visitors. Barbieland had just started from a lone grassy hill, and over time, the citizens had brought it to life into the beauty that it was today. We hope that this marriage between our mayor and Oppenheimer could bring peace to the world.
Everyone, please stand for the bride. Mads, Oppenheimer, please face each other.
Minecraft players of Island 1 and 2. Thank you so much for joining us today as we witness the unification of two great nations, Mattel and Oppenheimer. For generations, these two have had ideologies completely opposite of one another, one of beauty and pink, and one of death and gray. But as is evident with this wedding, pink and gray can not only coexist, but there's a sort of beauty in both. Now, we will move on to the vows. Barbie, do you have anything that you'd like to say to Oppenheimer?
I do. When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were all scary and you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will, because you're actually a very nice guy, and I'm glad that we can find a hobby of interest together, creating something explosive and fun.
Thank you, Barbie. Oppenheimer, do you have anything to say?
I do. Barbie, people say that theory will only take you so far, and they won't fear it until they understand it, and they won't understand it until they've used it. But with you, I can hear the music.
That is beautiful. Barbie, as the leader of Mattel, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kin until the day this world gets obliterated by nuclear war?
I do.
And Oppenheimer, as the father of the atomic bomb, do you take Barbie to be a part of your subatomic nuclear fusion until the day the world is overrun by pink?
I do.
I now pronounce you Barb and Heimer. You may now both become the destroyer of worlds. Now, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us, we will now begin the ceremonial launching of the nuke.
Oh,
10, 9.
Yo, time out. Saying that to probably like 50 players, only like 10 of which that knew that was supposed to be a nuclear bomb. I don't know how you thought that was gonna go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greatest architect.
Oh my god!
And we have
I'm pretty sure it's directionally challenged, so it just goes up.
The glitter nuke flew off on a mission to land on the enemies of both Island 1 and 2.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Light, did you like it?
Yes, that was awesome. That
It was
worth
amazing. I'm so proud of you and my star and Picathy, like I want to cry.
This is more or less it.
Oh, this is very nice, though.
Glad you could finally make it to the...
Yes, finally! We got to make it to the outpost.
The attendees visited Starzono's theater, and she was overjoyed to see a full house. An improv play was put on, along with some karaoke, as our story came to a close. I managed to survive the entire event! A huge thanks to Ish, the hundreds of people who helped out, and especially Busy Brit. For the past 18 months, Brit has worked filming and editing with me to ensure the highest quality was possible for this video. Together, we created this channel, Bright, to be the home of our future Minecraft content. To support us, please watch the video again and drop a like, and visit our new Patreon to see what comes next. But meanwhile, the fall of the nuclear blast unleashed the Wardens upon Barbieland, and they were driven to a swift end. Thanks for watching.
Dude, but what? The landscaping is what throws me off, cause like I'm thinking Wait, was it Madsby that hold on. Let me see.
After a few logins, day 1 began.
Oh, I got back in.
No of Island 2 supplies and met my allies. Rich Island, I went mining all of the ore that we need. I've been mining everyone. Conquistadors and stay safe and build something by the loving Javel's foreign relations. This is the host of this.
We have carrots.
There are 50
named Ishispheres onto what's across Legacy and Benheim.
I missed it. I was trying to see who it was that discovered that side of the
and Island 2. We needed a just world.
Yo, there are 1,000 on 2 islands.
Day 1 began.
Oh, I got
the rich greenery. Little about this new world. I ran down the beach, mapping out the rich greenery of Island 2. Discovering an area filled with birch trees, I immediately started gathering supplies and met my allies. Being on the rich island, I went mining all of the massive elves, as well as common goals from citizens to support our Barbie mayor, Madsby, assisted something beautiful. We had plenty of citizens to support our Barbie mayor, Madsby, assisted by—
I don't understand why they had to be called Mattel to begin with. It should have just been Barbieland. I feel like I'm missing something. Or my brain's not processing something properly. But either way, I'm not gonna lie. That's a W vid. That's a W vid. And I love the fact that there's so many different perspectives of Ish's, you know, 1,000 player civilization, rich and poor. And I'm gonna keep watching them because they're all bangers. I haven't seen a miss yet.